Planet Zoo has been rated E10 plus by the MSRB for crude humor, mild blood, and mild violence. It has been approved for all persons ages 10 and over. This video is brought to you in part by The Night Sheriff by Phil Foglio. Bartholomew Xenon Land is protected by the Night Sheriff. Day and night, he's burdened by a witch's curse to be aware of all that live and play within the massive fantasy theme park. Now an attack on the park by a monster hunter who knows far too much threatens everything: the guests, the staff, and the supernaturals who take refuge in the park. The Night Sheriff must scramble to uncover not only the source of the threat, but the secrets of the park of which even he was not aware. If he doesn't, he may be doomed. The park may be doomed. And even the world may be doomed. And that's a lot of doom. Go to Amazon.com for your copy today. Hey kids, welcome back to the channel. Welcome back to Planet Zoo and the Rainbow Vista Zoo. Now, I know that at the end of the last episode, I mentioned that we would be doing, excuse me, I'm sorry, that we'd be doing fennec foxes. I was going to be putting them over here. And this was after we finished the, here, let me unfreeze it. This was after we finished the hyena habitat, which is right here. Alright, come on, hurry up, catch up. There we go. It's been sitting on pause for a while, so it's going to have just a little bit of lag while it warms up. You know, we finished the hyenas in the last episode, and I announced that in this episode we were going to be doing fennec foxes right in this area here. Unfortunately, plans, as they say, have changed. So this is what happened. I discovered a need to move the gemsbok to a larger habitat, so I built this. Now, I didn't record an episode for it because I figured you guys have already seen me do an episode about gemsbok. You don't need to see a second one. What I ended up doing was replacing the gemsbok in their old habitat with springbok. That's these little guys, these antelopes here. Oh, taking a swim, I guess. I know they can get out of that thing easy. I made it, you know, amazingly shallow, but she looks like she's drowning. That's harsh. Anyway, I put springbok in the old gemsbok habitat, and then built this place for the gemsbok, or gemsbok. I know I'm pronouncing both of them at the same way. Anyway, and the way it ended up is that not all of these are gemsbok. I mean, you can tell the difference. See, Fola here is a gemsbok. Darker tan fur, as compared to Oswald here, who is a scimitar-horned oryx. Now, this is the first time I've worked with this species. It's from the brand new DLC that just dropped today. Excuse me. And when I made this bigger, larger habitat, I decided, you know what? Since these two species are just so similar, I'll put them together. Now, they don't gain any mutual benefit from being there, but they don't mind living together anyway. And besides, look at them. I mean, they are very close. They look very close. You can tell, you can see differences. There are obvious differences, but they are also very, very close. So anyway, what we're going to be doing instead of foxes over in that corner, what I wanted to do, looking at the map from this perspective, I realized that I'm kind of doing a curve, and what I want to do is fill in the rectangle a little bit more. So that rather than add another habitat down here, I'm going to put one right here. And what it's going to be is the black-tailed prairie dog, which is on my list of species to be included. It just wasn't going to be included now, but I'm going to do it anyway because, you know what? I'm having fun. It's my game. I can do that if I want. So anyway, let's switch this over to the time lapse, and we'll get started on this build, and I will talk to you in a minute. So here's our prairie dog habitat. It was always intended to be simple. They don't require a lot of space. They don't require a lot of cover. You know, they are in general pretty happy creatures. You'd be surprised how unshy they are. It's odd, but they typically are not as shy as most ground squirrels should be. Now, I'll be honest. I was not originally planning on including the black-tailed prairie dog in my zoo, but after a while, I was thinking about it, and I was like, why don't I just do it? I mean, why not? It's not like more animals are a problem, you know? So we do have some pretty good animals here, and these guys are just so cute. Look at this. Look at these guys. They are just so cute. And they do dig tunnels, and, they do all the things that they do, make cute noises and all that number. I like the way this turned out. It's easy to see. The low fences keep people out while at the same time adding to the aesthetic of the habitat. Anyway, if you liked what you saw here, go ahead and hit that like button. Subscribe if you haven't already. Let me know what you think about the prairie dog habitat in the comments below, or of course about the zoo in general. We are building up. Now, I believe that the next animal I have scheduled is the, how do you pronounce this? Przewski's horse, I think. It's also from the new DLC that just launched today, the conservation DLC. I don't know yet where I'm going to put it, but I'm thinking about possibly here, down here near behind the reptile house, or directly below the new prairie dog habitat right about here. But I'm basically trying to fill in this general triangular area here, and then we'll be moving down this way. The fennec foxes are coming up, I promise, but the next animal in line is the new horse. So I will see you in the next video, guys. I look forward to it. Hope to see you there. I'm going to leave you with a cinematic on the prairie dogs. Bye-bye.